YouTube friends, we're back. We kind of want to discuss what's happened. I know it's been a little while. Um, but we are back. We're going to start doing better about videos. Um, where do we start?
I don't know, there's a lot.
There's a lot. There's
There's
a
a
lot
lot, a
that's
lot.
happened. First thing is, we did move, and that was all in the mix, and so we had to deal with that. Um, the next thing was the last 6 months. I went through job change. I left where I was permanently at and went on to explore other options and try different things. We're still trying to figure that mess out, but every day is a challenge and every day it gets better. We definitely feel very blessed in that way. Um, the biggest thing, the reason why we haven't been on, is because of my mental health. I have not been in a good place physically and mentally. We kind of want to give you an update on that. You know, having disabilities, you think, okay, I've dealt with all of this stuff, and now what more can happen in my life? What more can there be that goes on? And I remember some stuff from when I was younger that happened to me, and it put me down a spiraling dark path of not a place I should have been or wanted to be. There were some thoughts there that were not appropriate and were not a good thing. But as I've had my sweet wife here to help me through them and face them, and a wonderful therapist that's helped me through them, I have found that things in our life happen, but it's our job to control our mental health. And our mental health is so important. You know, I know a lot of people talk about it, and when they used to, I used to be like, yeah, whatever. No way, my mental health is great. But when you get to that deep, dark place, um, you're mentally broken. You mentally can't do anymore. And so you have to find ways to cope with it and come out of it. And having disabilities and OCD and ADHD and all the abbreviation things you can imagine, it really took a toll on me and had to make me really work and find things that I love in this world and find things that I love about my family and everything else. I'm pretty open about it and I'm willing to go into more. I just don't know if this video is the place to do that about what happened. What do you think? What are you thinking? You have to help me with this.
Well, I might have to help you with this. I don't know, Dad.
What was it like for you to watch me go through those things?
It was scary. It was very scary. It got to the point where I made him share his location with me, which I'm pretty sure most normal married people already do that. But we just hadn't done that yet, and it got to the point where I was worried about him all the time, and so I made him share his location with me, so I knew where he was every second of every day. And we worked through it, and we're still working through some of the things. And he really has found a phenomenal therapist who has been awesome to work with. He works with both of us, and so not only has it helped him, it's helped both of us and me as well. So it's been a rocky road, but we're getting there.
We are. And we're back to doing YouTube. We want to be back answering questions. We want to be back doing fun challenges too. I don't want these to always just be serious like they've been. I feel like we've made promises and haven't kept that. But I also want these to be really fun too. And I want them to be a place of an outlet for me to have some fun and laugh and have a good time and not have the pressure of life on me. That was the other problem, is when I was doing the YouTube channel at the beginning, I didn't feel joy and I didn't feel happiness, and I just didn't feel in a good place to start helping people. And I want to be that help. I want to answer questions and I want to help people. But I also want to have fun doing it. You know, I don't know quite how to word it, but I want to explore what's out there and what we can do with this channel. And the people we can help and the friends we can make and the people we can get to know. I'm now in a place where I feel like I can do that better than what I was when I very first started. I've learned a lot in the last year about who I am and what I can do, and what brings me joy in this world and everything else. Our goals with this channel, as I said before, is to continue to answer questions. Let's give a brief review about me. I have a genetic disorder called Noonan syndrome. So I didn't produce human growth hormone. I had to inject it. I have a lot of physical limitations, so to say. I deal with like granulomas in my joints, which are like sandpaper. That's the other reason why we haven't been on, is because physical pain has been, how would we describe it?
Really, really bad, to the point where he comes home from work and he just wants to sit on the couch and he doesn't want to do anything, and he just wants to sit there because it just hurts too bad to move. And so we're trying to figure out the best way to move forward pain management wise for him, which we can for sure keep you guys updated on what we decide is the best option for him and his pain.
Yeah. And others things like I'm meeting with a specialist right now. I don't know if a lot of you have known this about me, and I don't know how much we've shared, but I did have 4 abdomen surgeries where they pulled my insides out, went through them, and put them back in. And because of that, I've dealt with some gut problems, and so we are meeting with the specialist on that to get that figured out, to get me healthier and feeling better. There's just a lot of things moving forward here that are going to be really good, and we want to share them. The medical experiences we get, the medical knowledge we get, we would love to share that here and help people, not be afraid to go to the doctor. That's my biggest fear, is I don't like to go to the doctor because I don't like to be told what else is wrong with me. My wife gets really mad at me because I don't listen to her when she tells me I need to call the doctor. So by the time I go to the doctor,
it's too late, and
it's too late, and
the problem has become way bigger than it was in the beginning, and which we can go into details later on. It's definitely caused issues. Hence the 4 surgeries.
Yeah,
he mentioned previously, but yeah, for sure we can keep you guys updated on all the things, and I think going forward, you guys are going to see a whole new side of him. He's not going to be so, as I like to say, doom and gloom as he was for a while. But it's a whole new side of Bridger that I haven't seen in a long time. In fact, his parents will tell you that he hasn't been normal Bridger for a long time until just recently. Thank you to amazing therapy. And seriously, if you guys out there think you need therapy, go for it.
And if you don't and you're in a dark place, that's the times you need it. That's, I wouldn't have gone to therapy had it not been for my parents pushing me and my wife pushing me. I was just going to work through it and keep my mouth shut and continue to push forward, and that wasn't healthy. That wasn't a good thing to do. As we've worked through these things, I have found a lot more joy. I wear a smile a lot more than what I used to, and that's always fun. I mean, life's still hard, life's still challenging, and life still sucks. Like, there's parts of it that still just suck, no matter what you deal with. But I definitely don't just focus on the parts that suck. I focus on the happier things, my family, my kids, those things in my life. And before, I didn't know where I wanted to take this YouTube channel. I didn't know, I would get on here and it would take everything I would have to just put a smile on for the camera. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to get on here. I want to have fun. I want to smile. I want to laugh. I want to answer questions. I want to help people. I want to introduce people. I want to help build a community here of parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, people that have disabilities, that we can come together, we can have fun, and we can build a wonderful community out of us. And we can share answers, we can share questions, and we can work together to help the world understand better about what it is like to live with these disabilities and the struggles. And I'm not saying I'm so bad, that I have terrible disabilities, but I do deal with a lot of disabilities in my life, and I want to help people, and I want to help people see the joy that can come from them as you push through every day. So that's kind of our first video back. Our goal is to try to do one every 2 weeks. Don't hold us to that, because we know as we make commitments, we don't hold up very well. But we are excited to be back. We are excited to share my life with you and our life with you, and
some of the things that come with him. Like, I know there's a lot of parents and wives, spouses, family, whatever you are, that deal with picky eaters, and sometimes it's not your kids, it's him. I will say our kids, they are kind of picky, but not nearly as picky as him. And I come from a family where picky wasn't a thing. So I learned to cook like my mom does, like my sisters do. And some of the things that I was making when we first got married, he did not like, because why? Well, he's a picky eater. And sometimes he likes the taste of it, but it's just a textural thing. So it would be fun to share with you guys with his, as he's talking about his disabilities. If it's something you guys are interested in, I'm happy to do like some cooking videos and show you how I've adapted my cooking style to accommodate him and his picky eating.
Yeah, I eat worse than a kid. I really do.
So.
And so those are the kind of things we want to do. We want to let you guys see our relationship a little bit more in the way we communicate and work, and how we have fun and fun things we do. So any ideas you have, anything you want to see, we would love the advice and the guidance maybe of where you want to see this go and what you want out of it.
Yep, so drop it in the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys. And thank you for the followers that have stayed loyal to us. We appreciate you as I've dealt with this rocky time. But we're back, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So,
but if you are new and you are watching this video, you can totally feel free to hit that follow button.
As many followers as we can get. Share it with your friends and family, and we would love to continue forward. And we will try to read everybody's comments and answer everybody's questions as time goes on. Thank you so much.